Billed as rugby's biggest party, the Nelson Mandela Bay Sevens, and for the first time ever, coming to you live from Port Elizabeth in this magnificent stadium, the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. And while it may be empty now, you can bet that in a few days' time it will be packed with thousands of fans witnessing the event for the very first time.
It's been fantastic and an eye-opener to see exactly how people in the city are taking with both hands this opportunity that we have, because that's what it is, to showcase what the stadium can do, to showcase that the city is really going to be a sports destination for future years to come as we continue to hold the Sevens. So it's really been exciting.
The stadium is part of the 2010 FIFA World Cup legacy, and while other venues have been criticised for not being utilised enough, the same can't be said for the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium, which earlier this year hosted a Tri-Nations test between the Boks and the All Blacks.
We've tried to work on the variety, mostly rugby so far for us, but we've been working on the soccer as well, and we're quite proud of the very premium rugby events we've attained, including this one.
I've taken a walk around and I've sort of taken a tour of it about a month ago when I came down here for the launch. Immaculate facilities. We've been all around the world and played in some of the best stadiums, and this is right up there with it.
They've built it, but now will they come?
We think an average of about 20,000 people at a time would be really awesome. This is a 46,000 seater, and if it's a full house all the time, that would be even better.
Yeah, I expect a huge vibe from PE this weekend. I think that it's the kind of city that can really bring it, and they're lacking sort of international rugby at its highest level, and I think this tournament really brings that. 16 teams coming out this weekend really to showcase what Sevens rugby is all about.
Well, Port Elizabeth certainly living up to its reputation as the windy city, as my hair will attest to. But it's also known as the friendly city, and you won't find a friendlier bunch than the Kenyan Sevens rugby side who are practicing behind me. Unfortunately though, their smiles were quickly wiped out when they were hit by some vicious injury news.
The players out are Horace Otieno, who's been in the setup for a long time, almost 6 years. And there's William Baka, who was a star for us in Dubai. Scored most of the tries for us. Unfortunately, 2 hamstring injuries, and they've been replaced by Leon Adongo, who's been also in the business for some time, and Bram Nkuli, who were actually in Georgia last year.
It's a good feeling because I know what I'm worth it and I know what I can put in the team. So it's just gelling with the rest and doing what I came here to do.
Monday morning, I was given a call. I was up. I was still in bed actually. Newton, the team manager, called me. He gave me the call, and I was ready to come and serve the team.
Rugby certainly runs in Adongo's blood, as his younger brother Daniel recently signed for the Bulls.
He's enjoying. He's fitting in pretty well. He's training. They're training hard. There's hard training there every day, and he's fitting in quite well. Even he met me at the airport when we were coming from Nairobi. He came to Joburg because I had a long layover, so he came over. He's my younger brother, and he's aspiring also. He's my morale now.
The Kenyans received a little help from an unlikely source, former EP King fullback Justin Peach.
One of my friends, liaison officer from the Kenya team, so yeah, I just came out here to help the guys a bit, the kicking and that stuff. Yeah, it's been difficult in the winter. I don't think they're used to this, but yeah, they're getting there.
Despite the overcast conditions, the Kenyans are loving life in the Bay.
Well, it's good. The stadium is great. The people are very hospitable, and I know rugby is what has brought here at the end of the day, but you have to enjoy the sights and scenes.
Rugby's biggest party has hit Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium, and the fans absolutely love it.
Fantastic, the vibe is fantastic. Everything is just happening here at the Nelson Mandela Bay.
It's cool watching all those pretty guys from overseas.
Sevens awesome, this is our 3rd year. We first went to the first 2 George Sevens, now we're here in PE for another Sevens. It's a yearly function, we're enjoying it, loving it.
I can tell you that I went to the Twickenham Sevens, and the atmosphere here is absolutely awesome.
Enjoying this every minute of the day. Best thing ever happened to PE.
You're missing out on a lot if you're not here. Eh? Yeah. The stadium is beautiful, marvelous, very big.
This is the best stadium in the world. Everyone can say what they like, because this is the best stadium in the world. We need to fill it a little bit more, let's be honest.
As expected, fans came from far and wide to soak up the atmosphere.
Always when you come to the Sevens tournament, there's going to be a Kenya corner.
It's much better than George, to be honest. The atmosphere is different, the energy is higher, and we're loving it here. Much better than George.
It's fantastic, but we're looking forward to really enjoying the local ladies and doing a bit of motorboating, a bit of pleasure cruising.
Costumes were the order of the day, from the bizarre to the barely there.
Oh, it was. We all had a good discussion about the outfits, and we all thought like respect to Nelson Mandela, and then we just thought of some cool names just to put on the back, and then we just put the tattoos on, and it was all in good fun.
All right, we're the best dressed here, to be honest. Rocking the Barney suits, Bunny Rabbit and the Spider-Man, eh?
Moderates between the beer and your heart rate. Perfect.
Pink overalls. We established our search. You can buy orange, you can buy red and blue and every other color, but you cannot buy pink.
Sport Elizabeth, a newspaper, as the name entails, that deals with sports within the Nelson Mandela Bay region. Every year, the paper honours the region's top sports stars at a glittering event, the annual Homegrown Heroes.
It's basically designed to be a platform where we can recognise and reward the sporting heroes, the athletes from Nelson Mandela Bay who've performed. And people sometimes forget how many we have who really are world class, and they sometimes forget the performances that have been put in. And we think during the course of the year it's just right that we remind people from time to time. And we have a little event like this where they can publicly be recognised, and we can give them a little something as a token of appreciation for all the commitment and dedication they show to the sport and the credit that they bring to the city.
Fittingly, given that the event coincided with the Nelson Mandela Bay Sevens, the night's big winner was Blitzbok Cecil Africa, who was unable to attend due to his commitments with the team.
Yeah, they had a wonderful year, and we could see that in those first two tournaments when Blitzbok played, they certainly missed him.
I think Cecil Africa is a choice that not many people could argue with. IRB Sevens Player of the Year, SA Player of the Year. There isn't a single person in the room who's going to argue with Cecil being our winner for this year.
The Reader's Choice Award went to world karate champ Alvin Kofi.
He was up against stiff competition, but he took it by a country mile. We left it to the readers, and on the SMS line, he cleaned up, man. I'm really glad for him.
It's quite good. We work hard, and after a long hours working hard, we finally achieved something.
Well, this is all that's left of rugby's biggest party. The celebrations have ended for the All Black fans. Unfortunately, heartbreak for the Blitzboks going down at the death at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. As expected, the home fans were absolutely devastated.
My heart is sore. It's absolutely lose the last 4 seconds like that. It's the nature of the game, but my heart's broken.
I'm devastated, absolutely devastated. Despite being Dutch, I was absolutely supporting the South Africans through and through.
We're very disappointed, but we understand. We're very proud of the boys. They played it very well and stuff. Yeah, we're very proud of them.
Shattered, absolutely shattered. But I mean, that's the game.
It's devastating, but you know what? There's got to be a winner and a loser. But next year, watch out for the box. We will take it in PE.
We fought so hard to please everyone in South Africa and all our fans, and we worked so hard. At the end, we just didn't use all our opportunities.
Yeah, too many opportunities that weren't taken. A few slip-ups in defence. But we're stepping in the right direction, and we're really looking forward to the rest of the season.
Despite the poor turnout on day one, the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium was given a resounding thumbs up.
We've gone to George the last couple of years, and I don't think people on the screen can see how awesome the vibe is, but it has been incredible. The beer tent in the back. All in all, it's just been insane. Awesome.
It was a nice tournament, and it was nice to have it here in PE, and it was we enjoyed it. Yeah.
We loved it, yeah. Absolutely awesome. Loving the crowd, loving the outfits.
I think it's an awesome city. I think the vibe was great. All the management, everything was great. Looking forward to come back.
World-class facilities, really awesome atmosphere. I think the guys really enjoyed the crowd that was here and the ambience that it created.
It's crazy, like everybody's just here to support, and every time the Bokke come on, it's like, woo!
As the All Blacks celebrate behind me, they'll be back in another year. Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium will be hosting in another year, and it certainly has proved to be rugby's biggest party in the Bay. The crowds may have been slow at first, but in the end, it was phenomenal. For SuperSport Blitz, I'm Derek Alberts in Port Elizabeth.